Hey guys, this is the seated pike to straddle hover. I'll show it to you, then I'll coach through it. Okay, the seated pike to straddle hover. Number one, when you're sitting on the ground, make sure you find equality in your butt cheeks and equality with your back up against the wall. Also notice, I'm sitting on two RX pads. This is because hip flexion is quite difficult for me. This is a lot harder and would force me to kind of use compensations that I don't want to use, so I just elevate my butt a little bit and that will help. If you don't have RX pads, a pillow does just fine, or two. Make sure that you raise the butt up enough to be successful at isolating the hip and to prevent compensation. Number two, set up 2 to 4, maybe even 6 shoes that you can then use as targets to get your leg above. Push your range of motion. If you can get out to a straddle like all the way over here, have another shoe there to go over. Figure out where can I just barely control, and that's where you want to go to, because that will get you stronger in that difficult range of motion. Also notice, when I did this, I moved my right leg out, then my left leg out, then my right leg back in, and then my left leg back in. When I'm counting reps, I think about moving the right leg first for 1, 2, 3, however many reps I'm going to do. And then I move the left leg first for 1, 2, 3, or however many reps I'm going to do. I do that because depending on where this leg is, it changes how this leg is going to operate. So I always make sure I lead with the right and left legs equally. When you do this, you might experience some cramping through the hips and in the quads. That's okay. You always want to kind of play on the edge of that cramp. However, it might mean that your butt is not equal, your spine is not equal, and something is kind of off kilter, creating a cramp. So check in with that. As always with hovers, take it slow and controlled. Start off with a low object to get over, and then you can start raising the height of the object. That is seated pike to straddle hover.